Hi. Am I live? Oh my gosh, I'm still trying to learn how to do this, you guys. I'm so sorry. So I'm just like a minute or two trying to check in here. I am Gin Ingram with Gin Ingram Art. And hi, I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to be a part of the Moms for Moms vendor events. I think this is just an incredible opportunity for many of us entrepreneurs and creatives here in Aurora and the surrounding areas. And so I would like to thank Jen because they put together something that is really great, and I appreciate that. So if I can answer any questions live, I'll try to. I did try to set up a second device so I can see maybe some live questions. And tonight, I wanted to talk to you about live demos. Last Monday, I did a live demo of one of the kids' kits that I have available. So basically, I have porch pickup where you're contact free. I can have everything ready for you to pick up. Here's an 8x10. It's a little bit hard to see, but you can see that you can get an outline. The mermaid is super popular. Everyone really likes the mermaid one. So here's my sample. I went ahead and painted one. Lots of people still need to be creative, old, young, new. I call this a kids kit, but moms can do that too, or you can do it together. I have some boyish, if that's, mermaid is what he wants to do. We could do merman with a trident. This is a custom piece. I had a client, I said, well, what else would you like? And she said that her daughter's really into basketball, just really loves basketball. So I am going to customize this one and put her daughter's jersey number on that one. That's Duncan on the other one. So this is going to be getting ready to go out to Kelly, and thank you, Kelly, for your order. I really do appreciate your orders. This has been exciting and fun to get things together for people and see. I got like 2 more pictures sent to me of the work that they're doing on the paint kit, paint kits I provided, and I love seeing the feedback. So if I can put them up on my page, Yvonne, if you're watching, I would love to include yours and Elena's paintings, and Lucy, if you're watching or see this at some point, please, I want to see if I have permission to show your paintings, because I just think that is just so lovely, and I love the feedback, love it. Tonight, though, I wanted to not talk about the kids' kits as much, because I wanted to talk to moms, and I know, and moms are usually the ones, procuring craft activities for their kids, but as we all know, painting is so therapeutic. Art itself is therapeutic. Viewing it, creating it, assessing it, all these things are something that we, as humans, like, it just grounds us and helps, I think, keep things really in a good perspective, especially in these crazy times. So tonight, what I wanted to do was I wanted to show you a mom's sip and paint. This could be for a small adult paint kit. And so I went ahead and painted the background. Here's my sample. So I want to have a nice flamingo, maybe something for my doorway. I went ahead and painted my background first, so that I could go ahead and get painting, because I just get a half hour. And I meant to say too, the person before me, they gave the best, I love their product. They were selling nail things, so really cool. I forgot what they're called now, but I don't want to misname it. But anyways, speaking of names, let me drop my name in case you're just joining us. Gin with Gin Ingram Art. And I do custom art. I was doing face painting for a while. I've done murals, some outside public pieces. I'd be happy to create a customized order for you. One of my really favorite new things to do is virtual paint parties. So you could get you and your friends together, or maybe even like, what do you call that? Like a baby shower. Oh my God, there's a bug. It scared me. Maybe a baby shower. I saw this really cute idea for a baby shower. Kids' graduations, birthday parties for kids, but things for moms too. So the virtual painting parties can be super fun and really reasonable too, and a great way to, you know, spend some time being creative together, even though we still have to be, you know, physically separated. Even relatives, you know, even have relatives that live out of state. It's a great way to spend some time together. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and show you my demonstration, a real quick demonstration of my Flamingo. When you order a paint kit from Gin Ingram Art, you're going to get real nice pigmented, nice quality paint. It's not just, you know, tempera, you know, something you'd give kids. It's higher pigment, much more workable. You can mix it to get the color that you want. And I'll go ahead and provide enough paint for you to complete your design and then some, because you know, you never know. You need a lot of paint. You don't need a lot of paint. This is pretty bright. I want to go lighter. So I'm going to add some more white. And I'm mixing. And I'm being really careful with my paintbrush. I'm always like teaching in my class how to hold your paintbrush, how to use it so that it works better for you. This is a really nice pinky pink, like carnation pink, a dark carnation pink at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and start in on my Flamingo. And I'm just going to kind of follow the lines that I already have there. Can everybody see this? Oh, I'm going to close. I should have made sure you can see okay. There you go. All right, so yeah, so if I get this right, I could have like a really nice little piece for my entranceway. And flamingos are so bright and cheery anyways. They just remind you of summertime and sunshine, warm weather. And yeah, so I'm going to add a little more white and make her head a little whiter up here. Try to wipe off some of the excess paint, because the thing usually about what I usually try to teach with painting is having a little patience. Have patience with yourself. Have patience, you know, with others. Oh, that was a stink bug. Get out of here. You're not invited. Have patience with your own abilities, because what I can do today, I couldn't always do before, and I hope to just continue to get better. You know, I'm not saying I'm super great now, but I'm better than I used to be, and I keep getting better, I think, in my opinion, or some things come easier than others, you know, and it's nice to challenge yourself creatively. And moms, this, like I said, this is a sip and paint example. So, hello, this is a nice way I can provide you with this. And you can just sit there with a glass of wine, or, you know, drink of your choice, a cold lemonade, and get to painting and just feel free for just a few minutes where, you know, hey, mom's busy, I don't have time to. Not that you don't have time, but, you know, you got to make time for yourself, I think is what I'm trying to say, is make sure that you can show yourself a little love and go ahead and get something, you know. So I'm just going to shape it up a little bit around her beak. I say her. I'm not sure if it's really a female flamingo or not. So let's see, where do I want to go? I'm just going to fill in. Oh, another trick that I like, well, some people, they teach you this anyways, but go around the edges and fill it in a little bit, because it will make it look fuller, you know, when you go to hang it up. Especially if I'm just going to hang it up as is, it's not going in a frame or anything. Give those edges a nice little kiss of the color that's wrapping around, and trust you will be happy with that. So nice little shape there. I think I'll go ahead and get some yellow going for the beak and the, is that what it's called? I guess it's a beak if it's a flamingo, right? It's still a beak. So I think I'm just going to go straight yellow. So yeah, so I'm also getting ready, you guys. It's an exciting time because I am going to be hosting a live virtual paint party, one that I'm hosting. So if you don't have a bunch of friends, or you just don't want the hassle of inviting other people, you just want to do it, I'm going to make it so you can just join me. We'll be doing it live. I'll supply, you can buy the kit from me, or you can just use the supply list I can provide for you. And we're going to have that event on Tuesday, June 9th. So get ready for that and try to save the date. I'll let you know as soon as I can about the details. I'm going to put those up on my Facebook page, Gin Ingram Art. Also, if anybody is available to, anybody that's watching, hi, thank you for watching. If you could leave a review on my page and like and share my page. Apparently that is how pages stay alive, is the more activity like that. Now, what color should I make her flower? Maybe white. That could be pretty, right? But that'll make it pop too. I'm going to give her like a daisy in her hair. Daisy if you do. Alright. It's kind of thick, but that's okay because I'm trying to kind of finish in a half hour's time, so I'm not taking a normal slow time that I normally would. I might come back and fill in a little details later, since I really want it to look, you know, however I want it to look, more polished, more outlined. If you see this example, this has real bold outline. So I may or may not do it like that. I'm going to see how I feel when I get to the end and I get the leaves on. And that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go ahead and get some yellow and some blue. You guys all know what that makes. Yellow and blue make green. And so I'm going to create some nice little green for my leaves. Ooh, that's a really pretty darkish sea green. I think I'll use this and give it some highlights. I like that dark, really like that dark bluish color it came out as. So I'm scraping a little bit off and go ahead and paint my leaves. Oh yeah, that's real tropical looking, right? Can everybody see? So yeah, so I mixed some yellow and blue. It wasn't too much blue because the blue is it's really high pigment. Like I said, this paint is, if you can see, it doesn't take a lot to get the colors. The colors are true colors. What I mean by that is they're not watery at all. They're actually very thick paints, and I think you'll like painting with them. Like I said, I make sure to supply enough paint so you can go above and beyond and finish your design, because some people want, you know. And another fun thing too, now that we are being able to get back together, what a nice little way to have like a little coffee clutch with people. Oh, I think I missed some comments. Sorry. watching. Hi, Jen. Thanks for joining, and thanks for everything with this. This is just great. Yeah. So when you can get together, like 3 of you with coffee, come on. This is, I don't know about you, but I like keeping my hands busy, and just sitting there and having coffee with a girlfriend and chatting and painting can be fun. It doesn't have to be so formal that you don't do it. And I think that's where a lot of people come into painting, especially with these paint parties that make them so popular, is that some people look at the painting and they go, I can do that? I know that's how I felt. I can paint that in an hour and a half with my friends. Who's signing up with me? You know, so that's the fun of it is truly what has me interested in it. And so I've joined Paint Party Headquarters. I can't talk greatly enough about it because Heidi Easley is she's a trainer, and so she has a huge basically corporation, and I have rights to many designs, as well as artists share their designs for copyright laws. And one of the artists shared this design, so I was able to just, you know, pluck it and create it, and you know, that saves me a lot of time. I can get more designs out to you. I can do more custom designs for you, and give you what you want, because I think that's the freedom, you know. Or maybe you don't even want a design. If you want a paint kit and you want just the canvas and the paint kit, have at it. I'm happy for you. That's fine with me. I am not insulted at all. In fact, when it came to trying to make these paint kits, I'm, you know, a little slow because I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, what's good? What do people like? And so I don't want to, I don't know, put too much out there that people aren't happy with. So I'm just kind of playing it by ear. And so your feedback, what designs do you like? I do want to tell you though, the design that we're doing in the paint party that I'm hosting, I'm really excited about it. It is my own design that I've been wanting to do, and so if you go to my Instagram page, you might be able to see it, and I'll give you the keyword is tequila. That's the keyword for the party that I'll be hosting on June 9th. That's a Tuesday, and that's going to be a mom's sip and paint. Okay, so that's going to be adults, probably. I know you'll be entered into a Facebook group. Okay, so isn't she cute? Well, I like this so far, and we are almost done. If you can tell how cute and easy this was. To try to paint wet on wet might be a little tough, but I'm going to go ahead and try to get her an eye. So I'm just going to go with the white and try to, I'm just going to let it be thick, and I can come back and add some black later. So some people paint real thick, some people don't paint very thick, so everybody's got their own, you know, method, which is fine. Give them some little feathers, and I'll come back and try to blend that. I'm just going to give these a little bit of highlights and come back with a dry brush over top of my highlights. See how that looks. Okay, wash my brush off and wipe it off. Here's my other dry brush, and I have these highlights, and now with my dry brush I'm just going to go ahead and, can you see that okay? Jen, are you telling me something? Man, I can't wait to have my mimosa mark. Oh yes, I know. And the mimosa is funny because you said mimosa, but the tequila, Jen says she can't wait to have mimosas at her house, and I agree. Mimosas are so good. And so yeah, I had to decide, did I want to do a champagne code word, or did I want to do tequila code word? So I chose the tequila, but same thing. I think you're going to like how it I think you're going to like it. It's going to be a cool design. I'm kind of excited about it. So I hope people are able to come and sign up for that. And you know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to make it so you don't even have to attend live. You can, if you don't want to do it at the live time, you can do it at your own time, at your own convenience. But that will be soon, and I'll get that group going soon. So yeah, so it looks like now I have quite a bit. I should probably do some outlining, maybe with some black, and it doesn't look like I have any black over here. So I'm gonna grab a black. Where did the black go? 1 second. Got to do just a little bit of outlining, and then it'll also make it pop. And I also want to do the lettering for the welcome. I think I'll do the outlining first. I'm going to leave the outlines just like around the beak. I'm going real light brush strokes. If I skip a little, that's okay. Doesn't have to be totally lined. And I'm coming down. And then she's got like, you know what, my daughter knows the name of this thing, I bet. Because she has parakeets, and their parakeets have this little thing on her nose, their nose too. I can't think what it's called right now. Go around. Again, I'm just, I'm going with the very tip, love and light brush strokes, okay? I'm going with the very tip of my brush and up and around her head. Trying not to, I can turn it so my hand's not over top of it, and I can steady my hand on my desk. And let's go ahead and do the flower too. Now see, okay, so the flower's still wet, so I'm just gonna leave that for a second. I don't want it. I'm gonna go down to the body, and I'll come back to the flower later. It's nice to be able to have some breaks in between, you know, because then you're allowing the paint to dry in layers, and you can do the background, and then, you know, come back and do some detail on top is easier. But since I'm just about at the end of my time, I just wanted to kind of move a little quicker with this tutorial, or, well, really it's not even a tutorial, it's really just a demo. Because when we do the tutorial, I'm going to give you steps that are much more helpful. Okay, I'm not going to zoom past you. You're going to be able to follow along, and I'll break the steps down so they're easy to understand. So here's my welcome, and I'm just going to wing it. It is a cursive welcome. I'll wipe some of the paint off my brush. And okay, so you see I'm just taking my time. And you know what? I don't even think I'm on top of my words anymore, but there's no rules. Right? And it has an E at the end. Welcome. Okay? So there you have it. And I believe I'm pretty much at the end of my time. Here's my Flamingo. He doesn't have much going on up here. I'm going to give him a little tweak. And you know what he needs? He needs... Everybody always needs eyelashes. When in doubt, add eyelashes. Oops, and I'll go back and make it a little better a little bit later. There. When in doubt, add eyelashes. That's my motto, because I can't give her lipstick, right? Okay, so well, thank you so much for my time. I hope you guys are able to check out Gin Ingram Art, check out my page, like and share, leave a review, make an order. I have kids paint kits, adult paint kits, large and small. And again, thank you to Moms for Moms vendor events for allowing me to share online. So thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody stopping in or watching this video later. And love and light brush strokes.